This is a Porsche 911 GT3 RS on delivery miles, and it's already here for the John Kleis experience. Now you're probably wondering why a delivery mile GT3 RS is in with us at John Kleis Car Audio, considering we're an aftermarket company, and it's here to have a full audio system and a front and rear parking cameras added. Now this video is about the parking cameras. You can watch another video on the audio upgrade for this one. In essence, the customer's allocation unfortunately was missed on the reverse camera option. He's brought it into us to add a reverse camera to the factory system, but keeping it as original as possible. So starting from the back of the car, I'm going to show you the reverse camera because it's extremely subtle. It's as close to the original one as you're going to find, which is positioned right here. Barely bigger than my finger, completely flushed in above. Not the easiest installation as you can imagine with the huge spoiler and the massive rear end on the car, but we got it done and it is extremely neat, very subtle. If I stand up, I can actually not even see it from here. That will automatically work through the PCM screen. I'm going to go around to the front of this absolute monster of a weapon because the customer said to us, well, if you're having a rear camera on this car added, why can't I have a front camera so I can see the front bumper and the lower chin of this car, making sure I don't damage it on curbs? And I was like, well, of course we can do that, sir. Now, prerequisite to having a front parking camera is you must have the kit to support a reverse camera. So what we've done is we've added a front camera just below the chin here in the grille. Again, extremely subtle, you don't notice it, it doesn't ruin the aesthetics on the front of the car, but now this customer here can see just in front of the lower chin, meaning that he's not going to accidentally hit obviously high curbs and low walls, etc. Reason why we do this is because these cars, as you can imagine, don't have parking sensors, and we're not going to put parking sensors on vehicles like this. However, it is extremely difficult to see out the back of the vehicle with that massive spoiler, and the front of the vehicle feels quite long. You sit really low down in these cars, so this just gives that customer a bit of confidence when they're manoeuvring, you know, when you're taking this car to Waitrose to get your weekly shop. Now, the next thing you're going to want to see is you're going to want to see an example of these cameras working. So let's get inside this GT3 RS. Yes, I've said it again, and I'll show you how it operates. Now we're inside the interior of this Porsche 911 GT3 RS to show you how the reverse cameras work. So simple as this, start the vehicle up, select it in reverse as you would in any other car, and then the image is automatically going to come up on the screen like so. We have factory guidelines which will move with the steering wheel like so, just like the original one operates. It's extremely good picture quality. And what's really clever about the system that we do on this one, if I hold the voice control button on the steering wheel down for about 2 to 3 seconds, the image is going to change from a smaller split screen with moving guidelines to a full width screen using the whole of the PCM5 screen without guidelines. So the customer gets the option whether they want full widescreen. If I push and hold this button again, we're going to go back to small screen. Customers gets the option, which is really nice little touch. Now, front camera is going to come on at 2 points that you can do on this. So if I was to go into drive now, the front camera will automatically come on for a period of, I think, roughly 12 to 15 seconds. So by the time I finish explaining, it'll probably disappear. We get lines that are actually embedded into the camera itself, not the PCM screen. That's the timer counting down now. Now, if you're pulling forwards into a space, you may be wondering, because if you come out of reverse and then go into drive, it's going to come on. But if you're pulling forwards into space, then actually you can push and hold your factory return key on your steering wheel, and then the front camera will also come on indefinitely until you actually turn it off again or you select reverse. So customers got loads of options to select these cameras. It is completely convenient to use. There's no compromise. It means you can use the cameras going into a space forward and out of the space backwards. And if I just hold down the return key again, I'm back to the Porsche PCM system. Simple as that. It's a great integration using factory buttons, cameras that look original, and on the original PCM5 screen. We haven't done any modification for the wiring for the cameras either. So if you've got a 911 992, this is the same style of camera system you can have on any of the 992s with PCM5, not just the GT3 RS. I've said it again. Any 911 platform on the 992 can have this option, whether you've got PCM5 or PCM 5.5 or even PCM6, which is what this car has, because this is a 2024 September latest edition PCM system. Anyway, I'm going to finish the video here. This is Connor from John Kleis Car Audio, got Max behind the camera, and more team at John Kleis Car Audio, including Simon, who did this awesome job on fitting the cameras. We'll see you soon. See you on the next one.